Why are their leaders, Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida and President Viktor Orban in Hungary, taking this approach at a time when elites everywhere in the West are so hostile to these timeless values?
I'd put it even a bit wider than Florida and Hungary. I think Poland is in the same category very strongly. And I think in Western Europe, you're seeing a resurgence of conservative parties, Giorgia Meloni in Italy in particular, but also throughout the rest of Western Europe, parties that used to be classified as far right have become mainline conservative parties and work hard on family values. Australian Liberals often talk about Asia, but they never listen to Asia. So, you know, countries like Indonesia and Malaysia and so on, and Japan for that matter, have a lot of similar policies to Ron DeSantis and Viktor Orban, conscious of the Christian roots of Western civilization, and which promotes the traditional family. But at the same time, as I say, there's no adverse discrimination. Homosexuality is not remotely illegal in Hungary or anything like that. There are gay pride marches in Budapest and so on. But what they say is you can't run this as an educational program in schools, and you can't run it on daytime TV. Hungary and Poland in particular are ludicrously demonised in the Western media. Hungary has clean elections. You can migrate to Hungary, but he doesn't want mass migration, and he particularly doesn't want mass migration of illegal immigrants from North Africa and the Middle East. Now, I think that's a reasonable position, but because they reject the Western consensus, especially the European Union consensus and what you might call the New York Times, LA Times consensus, they are painted as fascists. Well, that's just absurd. That is just absurd. Hungary and Poland are democracies like the rest of Western Europe who have chosen a different path, and it shows how coercive and intolerant left liberalism has become that they paint these governments as fascist.